Hi everyone, this is gonna be a little different from my traditional day in the life, week in the life vlogs. I'm actually gonna share some tips that I learned to be more financially secure and stable. Um, Obviously, as a college student, I do not have the most money, but there are certain steps that I take to save money, to earn points and build a good credit score. And I thought I'd share these with you guys since growing up I didn't have very financially literate parents. So um, this was something I kind of learned on my own, and it's something that I guess I'm proud to know more of now. Um, but yeah, let's get into it. Starting off, I think it's good to open up your own credit card. And so my first credit card was actually the Chase student one. I do not know if I still have it because I don't use it anymore, just because I have a new card. But obviously you can open up a card under your parents. Um, that doesn't necessarily help with your credit score, but it can help with credit history, I believe. Um, yeah, I do not have that card anymore. But now, because after I had that for a year, I was able to get the Freedom Unlimited. This card is really great because there's no annual fee. Another great card for starting out is the Discover It Student Cashback. Mine's a little scuffed up, but yes, this card. There's also no annual fee, so those two cards, like the Chase Student and this Discover It student one, is also great. They're both good for starting out. Discover gives you 5% cash back on categories, certain categories. I think it's on a rotation, so it's every 3 months. The Chase Student, I believe, is just 1 point on every dollar you spend. I think it might be slightly more for supermarkets and stuff, or that might just be my the unlimited one. I can fact check that and then get back to y'all. Those two are the cards I've started out with. I got the Chase Freedom Unlimited. I do have one that has an annual fee. It's the Amex. I have the Amex Plat for Delta Sky Miles because I travel a lot, so I got this card. I don't recommend college students getting this. They recently increased the annual fee to $350, which is kind of crazy because most cards are not that much. But they do have some added benefits, like you get to take someone within the contiguous United States. You get to take someone on a flight that you book. You get 120 credit back, cash credit back from Resi and rideshare. You usually get points when you first sign up for a card. I'll put my links for the other two. Discover, if you use my link or any of your friends, you get $100 cash back, and then for the other one you get 150, something like that, or you either get points. The Chase student one, you get, if you can see, so you get $20 in good standing rewards. I think it's every year for the first 5 years. That's why I still keep it, because technically they'll give me that. And then you earn $1 or 1% cash back on every purchase. And then there's no annual fee. So this one's a really basic student card. I think I used it a lot because that was one of my first cards. The Discover one is nice though because you get 5%. Like I said, you get 5% on a rotation, and one of the categories is Amazon. So, and it's right around or it was right around like the holiday season, so that's when I did like all my holiday shopping and I would use that card. So it really helps if you know like what each card is good for, and every single credit card usually has like these offers where you can get like certain amount of cash back or money back. So I don't know, I take a look at it occasionally because like some of them are actually useful, and like I know with my Amex I've actually used a decent amount of them and got like $50 back. It is a little more like extra time, extra whatever, but in the long run, it'll be worth it. Like they have this 10% on Chipotle. I'm gonna add that right now because I know I will probably get Chipotle. There's like a 10% on Lyft that I already added, so when I take a Lyft, I'll just yeah. So there's a lot of different things. Just nice about a credit card. Okay, let me talk about the Freedom Unlimited. I think if you have like a decent amount of credit, history or score, they'll let you get it. But what's nice about it is you get 1.5% on everything, and then you get 5% cash back on like Chase travel. So whatever travel things you book through their portal, which doesn't appeal to me as much because I usually take Delta for all my flights. But if I'm looking for like something really, really cheap, then I could just try to find something else through the portal. There's 3% cash back on dining at restaurants and then 3% back on drugstore purchases. I think you get like free Dash Pass, and then you get like 5% back on Lyft rides through like a certain date. I think it's like 2 or 3 years after you open up the account. But yeah, I think it's pretty nice because the point system, you can use it to get gift cards or use it for travel. Yeah. So right now I have close to 50,000 points. You can, oh wow, you can use it to shop at Apple. Yeah. I haven't really decided what I'm going to use it for. I'm just letting it build up right now. What should we talk about next? This is a little like deeper in, but like opening up a Roth IRA, or actually let me talk about high yield savings first, because I think everyone who has like a basic savings account should open up a high yield savings account. Okay, so a high yield savings account is similar to a regular savings account, except you get higher interest. So with my Chase one, I used to earn like 3 cents a month. But this one, I earn like 5.5% interest back. So obviously it's compounded annually. So, but it's still a lot more. Like now I get like $60 back each month, and obviously like it varies each month because it depends how much money you put in and like yeah, but it's definitely a lot more than my regular savings account. It's really easy to transfer money in and out. Yeah, so I don't see why more people wouldn't do it. It is like an online savings account, so maybe that's why people don't trust it as much. But I have the Marcus by Goldman Sachs one. I'll put my link in down my link down below. But basically, the people I refer will get 1% more for 3 months, and I'll get 1% more too. I think I fulfilled it all for this entire year. So if you have a friend who has a referral code, like you can use theirs. That way you two will get, or however amount of friends, but you guys will get 1% more for 3 months. Since I opened it, I opened this in May, and since then I've made $366. So honestly, it's such an easy way to get extra money and no extra cost. So hopefully this can help someone else that did not know about it. What else? If you're interested in stocks and stuff like that, you can open up a brokerage account. I have a brokerage account and I also have a Roth IRA. that's basically like a retirement investing account. Let me log into it. Yeah, so this is my Roth IRA account. I do not put that much into it just because for me, like, I'm a firm believer that anything can happen anytime, or like something like that, you know, like I could pass away tomorrow, and then what was the point of me trying to save up till I'm 59 and a half and use this money, you know? So I do not put as much into it as one should or one recommends. But I'm also a college student. Yeah, it is a long way from now. 59 and a half. That's 39 and a half years. And I don't know. But what I have invested in are ETFs. And I've gained like 200. It's definitely like a slower gain, but when you invest in like ETFs, like it's pretty much like guaranteed that it will go up if you invest in the right ones. I use Fidelity because they had extra like $100 bonus offer. So basically you got $100 free if you just put in like $50. So I did that, and I mean Vanguard didn't offer anything, so, or Charles Schwab. So I just used Fidelity, and yeah, it's been going pretty well. So that's a Roth IRA. You basically put money in, but you should always like know to invest it, because if you don't, like, it's just gonna remain stagnant. But yeah, there are stocks that give dividends, which is like they pay you monthly, kind of like to their like stockholders. I try to invest in more like safe stocks. Like I don't do crypto just because it's more risky. I'm more of a risk adverse person, so yeah, it just doesn't seem as appealing to me. But I do invest into the S&P 500, and I do own Apple, yeah, and other ETFs. But it's been not too bad as well, I will say. But yeah, that's all I have for today. If you have any questions, you can comment down below and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can.